Chosen one. No one can stop God's plan. It's coming fast. There is a reason why this message has found you at this exact moment. Not a second earlier. Not a second later. You are being reminded today that you are part of something far greater than what your eyes can see or what your ears can hear. Something is moving in the unseen, and it has your name all over it. You have been walking in alignment even when you felt lost. You have been trusting even when everything around you told you to doubt. But now, something sacred is breaking through. The divine orchestration of your destiny has accelerated. The delay is over. The divine plan is now in motion, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what is about to reach you. Before we dive fully into this powerful word, take a moment to breathe in the truth of this moment. Watch this video all the way through, because your spirit is being stirred with revelation. Your soul is being saturated with expectancy. And write your warmest wish in the comments and drop a 99 to seal it. That wish is already moving through the universe. It is attracting its match. The moment your heart fully believed it, creation began to shape itself around it. Because chosen one, your power is magnetic, your energy is divine, and your path is sacred. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. Something powerful is happening. A shift is not coming. It has already begun. When the divine plan starts moving, there are no negotiations. No one can alter what heaven has declared. No person, no delay, no system, no interference has the authority to override God's timing. This plan was designed before you even knew you would need it. It was activated the moment your soul agreed to the journey. And even when it looked like you had lost your way, the blueprint remained intact. You never missed your moment. Your destiny has always known where to find you. And now, it's sprinting toward you with unstoppable momentum. You have to understand, the resistance you've been feeling was not a sign of failure. It was proof that your breakthrough is massive. When the plan of God speeds up, the pressure often increases. But that pressure is not meant to crush you. It's meant to sharpen you. It's meant to reveal the depth of your spirit, the strength of your calling, and the unshakable authority you've been walking in, even when you didn't know it. The turbulence was never a punishment. It was a divine recalibration. It was a holy echo whispering, "Hold on a little longer, because everything is about to shift." There are people, situations, even memories that tried to become obstacles in your path. But what they didn't realize is this. When the divine plan is activated, no force can stop it. The more they pushed against it, the more it accelerated. The more they tried to silence you, the more your voice echoed louder in the spiritual realm. The more they underestimated you, the more heaven marked you for a greater reward. You were never abandoned. You were being protected. You were being preserved. You were being prepared in secret because the unveiling will be public. This next phase of your journey is going to be undeniable. The speed at which the divine is working may seem sudden, but it's been building behind the scenes for a long time. That opportunity that shows up out of nowhere, it didn't come from nowhere. It came from the storehouse of miracles that have been held for your appointed time. The connection that shifts your entire reality, it was destined from the beginning, waiting for the coordinates of your spirit to align. The wealth that flows toward you now, it's not luck. It's the divine release of what has always belonged to you. What's yours is coming fast because it's been spiritually overdue. Chosen one, your name is on the list. You are not one among many. You are the one heaven has highlighted. Every moment you endured in silence, every tear you cried without a witness, every private battle you thought no one saw, it's all being accounted for. Your reward is not random. It is customized, tailored to fit your unique calling. And that reward is no longer being delayed. The speed of delivery has increased because you've passed the unseen tests. You've remained faithful. You've remained pure. And because of that, the floodgates of divine release have opened. People around you may not understand why things are moving so fast for you. Let them wonder. Let them speculate. But don't you dare slow down to explain what God is doing in your life. What's unfolding now is not up for discussion. It's already been decided in the heavenly courts. You are not being rushed. You are being accelerated. There's a difference. Rushing comes from fear. Acceleration comes from divine force. And you, chosen one, are riding the current of something far greater than luck or timing. You are moving in the flow of divine destiny. There's a reason why certain people had to exit your life before this moment arrived. Some connections couldn't handle the weight of your calling. Some relationships couldn't survive the speed at which your elevation would unfold. It's not rejection, it's divine protection. As things begin to unfold faster than ever before, you'll notice that clarity comes quickly, answers show up effortlessly, and doors swing open without effort. This isn't a coincidence. This is what it feels like when the divine plan overtakes the natural realm. You're not forcing anything anymore. You're receiving. You may feel an overwhelming sense that something is about to happen. That's not your imagination. That's divine confirmation. Your spirit is picking up on the frequency of your breakthrough. Your intuition is no longer whispering. It's shouting. And every time you feel that stirring in your chest, that deep knowing that refuses to be ignored, it's because your next chapter is already walking toward you. You're not chasing after the blessing. The blessing is racing toward you with divine speed. You've entered a season where delay is being deleted. The timeline has shifted. What should have taken 10 years is now happening in a matter of months. What was once blocked is now flowing freely. What you thought was lost is being returned in greater measure. You'll wake up one day very soon and realize everything has changed. Not because you forced it, but because heaven said, it's time. And when God says it's time, no one, not a soul, can stop it. Stay grounded, but stay expectant. Keep showing up, but let go of the need to control how it arrives. Trust the pace, even when it feels unfamiliar. You're not late. You're right on schedule. You're not behind. You're right where destiny wants you. And you don't have to hustle to get what is already yours. Just stay open. Stay aligned. Stay ready. Because it's coming fast and it's coming heavy. This isn't just another chapter. It's the divine climax. The moment everything changes. The moment you step fully into who you were always meant to be. What's unfolding now will be talked about for generations. It will not only change your life, it will ripple through your bloodline. It will redefine your entire legacy. You are not just receiving a breakthrough, you are becoming the breakthrough. The divine is not just working for you, it's working through you. You are the evidence that nothing can stop a plan that was born in heaven and destined for earth. Get ready. Stay in position. Keep your heart open, your energy high, and your faith unshakable. Because the speed of what's coming will blow your mind. And the beauty of it all? You won't have to explain it. You'll just have to live it. The acceleration of the divine plan in your life is not just for your benefit. It's for your demonstration. You were never called to simply witness miracles. You were chosen to embody them. The speed at which things are now unfolding is not random. It is the result of divine calculations that took into account every delay, every detour, and every disappointment. And still, the outcome remains in your favor. You are not late to your destiny. You are arriving exactly when the stage has been set, the lights are on, and heaven is ready to showcase the magnitude of what's been hidden within you. Every spiritual gift, every unique trait, every divine idea you've been sitting on, it's all about to make sense. The silence of your past season wasn't punishment. It was preparation. It was sacred space carved out by God to cultivate what the world wasn't ready to see yet. But now, the curtain is being pulled back. Your unveiling is here. The anointing that you carry is undeniable. And that anointing is what breaks open the doors no man can close. That is why the divine plan is accelerating. Because the world needs what only you can release. You may have questioned the delays before. You may have wondered why things took so long. But the moment you realize that divine timing is precise, not random, your whole perspective shifts. Nothing was ever wasted. Every waiting period built your capacity. Every closed door protected your purity. Every no redirected you to a better yes. And now that you've grown into the version of yourself that can hold what's about to pour in, the floodgates have opened. The pace has picked up. What used to feel like a crawl now feels like a sprint. You are being ushered into a future that is full of glory, favor, and divine wealth. And as fast as it's coming, it won't feel overwhelming. That's the difference between man-made success and divine delivery. What God orchestrates comes with peace. It comes with ease. It feels right in your soul. You'll be busy, yes. You'll be moving, yes. But it will feel like a dance, not a burden. You won't be chasing opportunities. They'll be lining up at your door. You won't have to beg for support. It will come to you because people will be drawn to the frequency of truth you carry. That's the power of alignment. That's the power of divine momentum. You are being reminded right now that you carry a signature frequency, something in your spirit that no one else can replicate. And that frequency is being amplified. That vibration is being elevated. That's why people are suddenly noticing you. That's why things are starting to click. That's why answers are appearing and confusion is disappearing. The fog is lifting. The energy is shifting. And every piece of your life is starting to align in ways that shock even you. What felt like chaos is revealing its divine order. What felt like warfare is revealing its spiritual purpose. You didn't go through all of that just to survive. You went through it to thrive. You endured those storms not to stay stuck in the pain, but to prove to the world that joy is your inheritance and victory is your identity. That's why this moment is so powerful. Because you're not entering into success. Success is finally catching up with who you already are. And let's be clear, this isn't just material success. This is a full circle transformation. Your relationships are shifting. Your energy is increasing. Your creativity is flowing. Your spirit is on fire. You are no longer tolerating things that drain you. You're no longer making room for people who question your worth. You're moving with clarity now. You're thinking higher, you're dreaming bolder, because the divine plan is showing you what you were always capable of, but now you believe it. And that belief is the match that lit the fuse. You'll begin to notice that opportunities will not only present themselves, they will pursue you. The people you've been meant to connect with will feel drawn to you, almost magnetically. Resources will flow with unexpected ease. You'll find yourself in the right rooms without even trying to impress anyone. Why? Because when you walk in your divine assignment, your energy speaks before you do. Your alignment does the talking. And your presence becomes a prophetic announcement that says, destiny is in the room. It is important in this moment that you do not shrink. Do not downplay your light to make others comfortable. You have paid too high a price in silence and suffering to dim now. This acceleration is not meant to scare you. It is meant to stretch you. You were not created for smallness. You were never meant to blend in. You are meant to lead, to rise, to disrupt, and to rebuild. You are chosen not just to experience the plan, but to ignite it in others. And that's what's happening now. Your rise is triggering awakenings. Your success is unlocking destinies. Your story is becoming a lighthouse. And as the plan unfolds with divine speed, so will the responsibilities. But don't worry. You are equipped. You are not being promoted into confusion. You're being promoted into clarity. You're being called up to govern, to manage, and to multiply what's being given to you. The platform will grow, the influence will spread, and the finances will multiply, not for vanity, but for vision. Because you have been trusted with more. You have been chosen to be a steward of sacred wealth, not just for yourself, but for those you will uplift. Some will try to question how fast it's all happening for you. Let them. Others may try to re-enter your life after ignoring your worth. Stay discerning. This season isn't about proving anyone wrong. It's about proving yourself right. It's about honoring your growth and recognizing that your past does not define your future. It refined it. You no longer owe explanations. You owe yourself the freedom to fully live in the miracle that is now manifesting. Every challenge you went through has a reward attached to it. And now that heaven has declared it's your time, those rewards are being released one after another. You will see them in your bank account. You will feel them in your spirit. You will walk into them with ease. And as they pour in, you'll know, this isn't random. This is the divine plan, rushing in to do what only the divine can do. Restore, redeem, and reward. Stay centered. Stay open. Keep nurturing your spirit. Keep speaking life over your dreams. Because the delivery trucks of destiny are on the move. Your name is written in bold. Your coordinates have been locked in, and the wind of divine favor is behind it all. You are standing on the edge of a divine shift that cannot be reversed. There is no going back now. The old chapter has closed so completely that even trying to return would feel like forcing yourself into a version of you that no longer exists. You've outgrown the shadows. You've shed the limiting beliefs. You've said goodbye to patterns that were never yours to begin with. And now, because of your willingness to release, the path ahead has been cleared for rapid manifestation. Everything is happening fast, because you finally let go of what was slowing you down. This moment is sacred. You can feel it in your bones. There's an energy in the air that says, everything is aligning. Not just spiritually, but practically. Not just emotionally, but financially. Not just internally, but externally. The divine plan is not only rearranging your destiny, it is transforming your environment. Your atmosphere is shifting. The people around you are shifting. Even the way you speak, think, and move is shifting. You're stepping into a new rhythm, and it's the rhythm of divine ease. Gone are the days when you had to beg for understanding, chase for attention, or fight for crumbs of validation. That era of survival is over. Now everything about you radiates certainty. It's not arrogance, it's awareness. You are aware of your worth, aware of your mission, and aware of what no longer deserves your time. That awareness is what's drawing miracles to you with magnetic speed. The moment you stopped chasing and started embodying, you became a beacon for blessings. You turned your pain into power. You turned your delays into direction. And that's why now, the divine plan is unfolding in record time. Doors that once refused to open are now swinging wide. Situations that once confused you are now revealing their divine purpose. The same things that used to stress you are now beneath your spiritual frequency. You've leveled up. You've crossed over. You're not operating from fear anymore. You're operating from flow. And the moment you stepped into flow, everything that belongs to you started moving faster to meet you. Because the universe doesn't delay what's already aligned. It delivers it. That phone call you've been waiting for? It's being dialed. That contract you thought fell through? It's being rewritten with better terms. That dream you almost gave up on? It's being resurrected with fresh fire. You're not the same person who once doubted. You are now the one who knows. You've seen too much. You've endured too much. And now the universe is responding to the boldness of your faith. You didn't break. You bloomed. And that bloom is becoming the garden of miracles you always knew was possible. Chosen one, the floodgates are wide open now. The more you move in purpose, the more you'll see provision chase you down. You won't have to ask for favor. It will find you. You won't have to beg for access. It will be granted. You won't have to wait in line. You're being ushered to the front, because the divine doesn't operate on man's rules. It's not about who's more qualified. It's about who's more aligned. And you, without even trying to prove it, are divinely aligned. You are not being rushed. You're being rewarded. This isn't a coincidence. This is divine recognition. Heaven saw every tear. The universe recorded every step. Your faith did not go unnoticed. The time you spent believing when it didn't make sense? It created a momentum in the spirit realm. And now, that momentum is flooding into your physical life. It's causing everything to happen fast, not because you were desperate, but because you were destined. Don't be surprised when people you've never met begin to speak your name in rooms you've never entered. Don't be shocked when opportunities arrive without warning. Don't be confused when everything begins to feel almost too good to be true, because it is true. This is what divine reward looks like. It's not small. It's not average. It's supernatural. And you're the chosen vessel it's being delivered through. But with this blessing comes responsibility. Not pressure, responsibility. You are being trusted with more because you've proven you can handle more. So move with intention, speak with clarity, act with confidence. Know that the path ahead is not unknown. It's just unrevealed. And each step you take forward activates more favor. Each bold decision becomes a domino. One action in alignment with your divine purpose sets off a chain reaction of success. One yes from your spirit invites 1,000 yeses from the universe. There's no more second guessing, no more shrinking, no more asking for permission to be who you are. You're not here to fit in, you're here to stand out. You're not here to follow, you're here to lead. And the moment you decided to own your identity, everything shifted. That's why the plan is coming fast. Because you're ready. You're spiritually mature. You're emotionally grounded. You're energetically magnetic. And you're divinely timed. So if you've been feeling the urgency, it's because destiny is on the move. If you've been sensing something big, it's because something big is about to break through. You don't need to know the details. Just stay in position. Keep your frequency high. Keep your vision clear. And above all, protect your peace, because your peace is your power now. Chaos can no longer live where you're going. You are being called into divine order. What once felt like pressure is now turning into power. What once looked like opposition is becoming your greatest opportunity. And what once seemed delayed is now coming with compounded favor. You're not just receiving what was promised, you're receiving more than you imagined. Because when God's plan starts unfolding, it doesn't just restore, it multiplies. This is the season where you stop asking, "Is it coming?" and start declaring, "It's here." This is the time when you look around and realize your reality is catching up to your faith. The vision you carried silently is now being shown publicly. You're not just dreaming anymore. You're demonstrating. You're not just hoping. You're harvesting. The seeds you planted in silence are now blooming with divine speed. Let the world watch. Let the blessings flow. Let your light shine without apology. Because chosen one, nothing can stop what is already in motion. And what's in motion now is carrying you higher than you've ever been, faster than you ever expected, and stronger than you ever imagined. This is the part of your journey where everything starts to make sense, where the puzzle pieces of your life begin to fall into place with precision. You'll look back and understand why certain doors had to close, why some people had to leave, and why you were placed in situations that made no sense at the time. You'll see clearly now that nothing was random. Every moment of confusion was actually divine choreography. You were being led, step by step, into the life that was always meant for you. The pace at which things are coming together might leave you speechless. But don't question the speed. Embrace it. It's not too fast. It's right on time. For so long, you had to wait, to hope, to endure seasons that tested your soul. But you never stopped believing. You never gave up on the vision. You held on, even when it looked like nothing was moving. And now, because you held the line, the heavens have released acceleration. This is divine justice. This is spiritual compensation. You're being restored for everything you've been through. Every delayed dream is being rerouted with express delivery. Every stolen moment is being returned with interest. You are stepping into an era of overflow, where the blessings are not just enough, but more than enough. Not just to bless you, but to empower you to bless others. That's how big the plan is. That's how fast it's moving. And you are the chosen vessel being positioned to carry it all with grace, with strength, and with purpose. You will notice that as the divine plan speeds up, your old life no longer fits. The conversations that once entertained you now feel empty. The environments that once comforted you now feel too small. That's because you're not the same anymore. You've expanded. Your energy has evolved. Your soul has matured. You've grown into the version of you that is no longer waiting for approval. You're moving with divine permission now. You're acting with spiritual authority. Your energy is not to be wasted on trying to convince anyone of your worth. You've already been validated by the source that matters most. The time you used to spend worrying has been replaced with clarity. The anxiety you used to carry has been exchanged for peace. And that peace? That's your compass now. That's how you'll know what is truly meant for you, by how calm it makes your spirit feel. Divine alignment is not loud. It's steady. It's sure. It flows. As this plan continues to unfold, your intuition will grow louder. You'll receive nudges, gut feelings, prophetic dreams. Pay attention. These are not coincidences. These are coordinates, directions being whispered by the divine, guiding you step by step, so you don't have to guess. You don't need to chase anything. You simply need to follow the flow. Trust the pull. Lean into the knowing that you are fully supported, fully seen, and fully guided. What's coming is not just a reward, it's a revelation. It will reveal to you just how deeply loved you are, how divinely protected you've been, and how incredibly powerful you are when you walk in alignment with your purpose. There is no fear in this season, only faith. There is no worry in this moment, only wonder. Because every time you thought it was over, it was only beginning. Every time you felt forgotten, you were being divinely hidden. For protection, for preparation, and now, for elevation. Don't let the speed scare you. Let it confirm that the divine is making up for lost time. You are receiving the rewards not only of your patience, but of your perseverance. You endured things that would have broken others, and yet you remained faithful. You chose peace when you could have chosen war. You chose forgiveness when bitterness tried to take root. You chose belief when doubt surrounded you. And because of that, the floodgates are open. The divine plan is not just a promise. It's a living reality that is now catching up to you. You are no longer waiting for the right moment. You are the moment. You are no longer hoping to be chosen. You are the chosen one. And because of that, the universe is now rearranging itself to match the magnitude of your assignment. You're going to see signs everywhere. Confirmation in places you least expect. The timing will feel supernatural. The connections will feel ordained. You'll feel like you're living in a dream. But it won't be a dream. It will be the manifestation of every seed you sowed in silence. Every declaration you made in faith. Every moment you believed, even when the evidence said otherwise. And don't be surprised if the blessings are bigger than what you imagined. Don't be shocked when the plan exceeds your plans. That's how the divine works. It's always more, always higher, always greater. This isn't about what you think you deserve. It's about what heaven has decided you're ready for. And heaven's decision is final. No one can veto what has already been confirmed in the spirit. From this point forward, your life is shifting permanently. This is not a seasonal breakthrough. This is a foundational change. What's being released now will not only elevate you, it will sustain you. You are being positioned for longevity, for legacy, for impact that echoes far beyond your lifetime. And that's why the plan is moving with such urgency, because your presence is needed, your gifts are needed, and your leadership is needed. The world is about to see what divine timing looks like. The people who overlooked you are about to witness your rise. The ones who counted you out will be spectators to your celebration. Not because you want revenge, but because your life is about to become undeniable evidence that God's plan is unstoppable. And when it starts moving, no one, not even you, can slow it down. You've reached the part of your story where the miracles chase you. The favor multiplies around you. The doors open automatically. The plan is not coming, it has arrived. It's not near, it's now. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and stay ready, because you are walking in the fulfillment of destiny. You're not just experiencing change anymore. You are embodying transformation. It's written all over your life. The way you speak, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself. Something about you has shifted permanently. You've crossed over into the realm where divine confidence lives, where spiritual certainty replaces second guessing, where identity is no longer a question, but a declaration. You are no longer becoming. You have arrived. And now that you've stepped into this awareness, the plan is moving with rapid intensity to match your readiness. The universe no longer sees you as someone waiting for things to happen. It sees you as someone who is activating things just by existing. Your energy has evolved into a signal, one that attracts breakthrough, one that draws miracles, one that calls in provision without effort. You are no longer trying to figure out if you are worthy. You know you are. And this deep knowing is rewriting the script of your entire life. Opportunities, wealth, alignment, and acceleration are simply responding to your frequency now. The divine plan doesn't unfold based on time. It unfolds based on energy. And your energy is now in full agreement with your purpose. That's why it's coming so fast. That's why the things you used to wait years for are now showing up within days. That's why the connections you once thought were unreachable are now reaching out to you. That's why your name is being spoken in places you haven't even entered yet. Because when you say yes to your highest self, the universe answers yes back. Chosen one. You've been selected for Heaven's Millionaire Program. God is with you. This is not just a title. It's a divine notification. It's a heavenly alert sounding off in the spirit realm, confirming what your heart has already begun to sense. Your life is shifting in a dramatic, miraculous way. You've been handpicked, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by divine decision, for something extraordinarily uncommon. Heaven's Millionaire Program isn't just about money. It's about divine resources, overflowing blessings, and a supernatural purpose that requires supernatural provision. You're not here to scrape by. You're here to soar, to multiply, to overflow. You are a kingdom distributor, a carrier of light, and now, a vessel of wealth. Chosen one. This video holds a message that was sent with you in mind. Watch it all the way through, because there is a divine impartation within this message that will activate something inside you. Let the energy of this revelation flood your spirit, and write your warmest wishes in the comments and type 99 to seal it with intention. You're not just manifesting, you're energizing the universe with your agreement. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's make this clear. You didn't find this message randomly. You were guided. This moment, this message, this revelation, it is confirmation. Something in your spirit has been preparing for this shift. You've been through seasons where lack tried to claim you, where circumstances tried to crush you. But something inside you refused to be average. You held on, you kept moving forward, and now the heavens have spoken. It's your time. You've been enrolled, selected, and assigned for an extraordinary financial elevation, and not just for your sake. This is about what's coming through you. Heaven's Millionaire program is not about greed, ego, or self-glorification. It's about divine empowerment. It's about resourcing a mission. When God elevates someone financially in this dimension, it's not only to bless them personally, it's to position them to transform the lives of others. It's to finance visions, shift economies, build shelters, fund futures, and change the atmosphere wherever you go. You were not chosen just to receive. You were chosen to become a fountain, to overflow, to distribute, and to represent the abundance of heaven on earth. Many don't understand the weight of being chosen. They think favor comes without responsibility. But you know better. You've been through the fire. You've been through the trials. You've been processed. You've been isolated. And that process wasn't punishment. It was preparation. The delay you experienced was not denial. It was divine timing at work. You were being shaped into someone who could carry what was coming. And now, the vault is opening. The heavenly treasury is moving. The divine wealth is being routed to you. You are not just a receiver of wealth. You are a manager of divine resources. And because of your heart, your obedience, your resilience, and your faith, you've been approved. The approval didn't come from man. It didn't come from any bank, any lender, or any earthly committee. It came from the highest authority. And when heaven stamps something approved, no force on this earth can cancel it. What's happening now is supernatural. It is a divine wealth transfer. Systems are being shaken, old structures are falling, and while many scramble in confusion, you will rise in clarity. You will move in alignment. You will receive instructions that don't make sense to others, but will lead you straight into overflow. You will speak what you hear in the spirit, and it will unlock opportunities in the natural. You will take inspired action that opens doors you never even knocked on. Why? Because this isn't based on hustle. It's based on divine flow. Chosen one. Your name has been placed on a list that exists in the unseen realm. This list is not made of paper. It is spiritual. It carries the names of those who are chosen to represent wealth in this season. You didn't apply for this program. You were selected for it. There were meetings in the heavens about you. Your name was spoken. Your life was discussed. Your future was orchestrated. You've been equipped for such a time as this. Your soul said yes before your mind could understand it. That's why you kept moving forward even when you didn't know why. Something within you knew there was more. And now the more is arriving. Let me tell you, when you are in Heaven's Millionaire program, you don't operate like the world. You don't stress over numbers. You don't panic over bills. You don't beg for opportunities. You attract. You align. You command. You rest in the knowing that provision chases purpose. You are connected to an economy that cannot be shaken. You are not a victim of this world system. You are a participant in a divine one. This is not just about having more money. It's about a complete shift in identity. You are now becoming who you were always destined to be. The struggle was a classroom. The hardship was a lesson. And now, the graduation is here. You are stepping into financial mastery, supernatural overflow, and divine stewardship. Your days of financial drought are over. From this moment on, lack must flee from your life. Scarcity is no longer your portion. You are shifting into abundance as a birthright, not a bonus. As the divine signals move, you will begin to notice things shifting around you. People will suddenly feel drawn to help you. Resources will start flowing in from unexpected places. Ideas will drop into your spirit at the exact moment you need them. You will walk into rooms that feel tailor-made for you. You'll find contracts, opportunities, and connections aligning in your favor. Not by manipulation, but by manifestation. It will be clear to everyone watching that you've been chosen for something different. But here's the key. Stay humble. Stay open. Stay tuned in. This wealth isn't just for spending. It's for building. You're going to be constructing things that last. You're going to be funding dreams, creating impact, and influencing the world. Your hands will handle wealth, but your heart will remain in alignment with heaven. That's the difference. That's why you were chosen. You didn't ask for the spotlight. You didn't chase after clout. You simply remained faithful, and heaven took notice. The acceleration coming to your life will feel unreal. What would normally take others years will happen for you in months, even weeks. Not because you're better, but because you're aligned. You'll start to witness the collapse of barriers that used to stand in your way. What used to be difficult will now come with ease. The doors you once had to push will now swing open automatically. That's the grace you've stepped into. That's what Heaven's Millionaire program delivers. And you won't have to convince anyone. Your results will speak. Your transformation will shine. People who once overlooked you will wonder what changed. The same ones who doubted your dreams will now ask for advice. But you won't respond in pride. You'll respond with peace, knowing that everything happening now was already written. This is the script of your soul. This is the wealth your spirit signed up for. Get ready for divine instructions. Get ready for sudden ideas. Get ready for heavenly connections. Get ready for miracles in your finances. This is not theory. This is reality. You are about to live what you once only imagined. The visions you journaled, the affirmations you whispered, the tears you cried in silence. They've all been collected, counted, and multiplied. And now, the heavens are sending the harvest. The program you've been selected for is not seasonal. It's eternal. It doesn't end with a one-time blessing. It flows like a river, endlessly supplying what is needed to fulfill your divine assignment. You're being trained, mentored, and led by the divine to become a master of wealth, not just in dollars, but in destiny. You will operate with discernment, with wisdom, and with a supernatural edge. You will manage millions the way others manage hundreds, because your heart is pure and your purpose is clear. You've graduated from survival. You've moved beyond striving. Now, you are stepping into stewardship, the kind that shifts cities, the kind that blesses families, the kind that influences generations. You are the answer to someone's prayer, and because of that, heaven has made you the solution. You've been trusted with what most people dream about, not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. You are in the flow now. You are in the frequency of favor. You are now walking into the part of your story where everything changes. Not slowly, not subtly, but radically and undeniably. This is the part where the divine interruptions begin, where old patterns break, where old cycles shatter, and where supernatural flow becomes your new normal. Chosen one, you've entered the phase where divine money begins to move at the speed of purpose. And the difference this time, you're not chasing it. It's chasing you. It's magnetized to you, because the energy surrounding you has shifted. You are no longer functioning as someone trying to get by. You are now positioned as someone who is here to take dominion in your divine lane. That lane was carved specifically for you. No one else can occupy it. No one else can walk it the way you will. And now that the heavens have initiated this millionaire program for your life, everything you need to fulfill your mission is going to begin flowing to you with acceleration. You've been cleared for access. The gates have lifted. The barriers have crumbled. And the instructions for your next steps are being whispered directly into your spirit. This isn't about a one-time blessing. This is about becoming a conduit of overflow, a divine treasurer, a steward of heavenly provision. You will not just hold wealth, you will multiply it. You will not just receive, your very presence will become an atmosphere of prosperity. Environments will shift because you walked in with divine backing. People will feel peace around you, not because of what you say, but because of what you carry. You've been selected to reflect heaven's abundance on earth, and now that selection is coming with undeniable evidence. You see, when heaven chooses someone, the natural world must adjust. Rules get rewritten. Timelines get expedited. Closed doors swing open, not because you forced them, but because you were always meant to pass through them. And now, you're going to begin experiencing divine loopholes. Situations where you don't meet the usual requirements, but somehow you still qualify. Circumstances where others wait for years, but your process is fast-tracked. That's not luck. That's favor. And favor is heaven's signature on your assignment. Your financial increase isn't just coming from one direction. It's coming from every angle. Ideas, opportunities, partnerships, divine connections. These are all about to begin intersecting with your path, not by chance, but by divine design. You've been upgraded in the spirit realm, and now your life must reflect that promotion. You are no longer invisible. Heaven has announced you, and because of that, even your enemies are about to watch you rise. Chosen one. This program comes with something powerful. Revelation. You are going to begin receiving divine downloads, insights into strategies, markets, solutions, creative projects. You will have clarity that others pay to find, and you won't need to force anything. It will feel like it's flowing straight from heaven to your hands. That's because it is. You are plugged into a divine economy now, and that economy is built on obedience, alignment, and belief. This isn't about hustling for success. It's about stepping into divine rest while everything begins to come together for you. You've been doing the work internally. You've been healing, releasing, transforming. You've said no to the distractions. You've protected your energy. And now that level of preparation has positioned you to carry wealth without it crushing you. You've been tested in the wilderness, and now you're being trusted in the palace. The suddenness that's coming to your life will shock people. They will say, "How did it happen so fast?" But they won't understand the backstory. They won't see the silent battles, the lonely nights, the whispered prayers. They won't know the years you spent being obedient even when nothing looked like it was working. But heaven saw. Heaven counted every seed. Heaven measured every sacrifice. And now the harvest is coming. Not trickling, but flooding. Watch how everything begins to fall into place. Debts will begin to dissolve. Delays will start to vanish. You'll notice that people who were blocking you will remove themselves. Systems that once resisted you will now start to favor you. You will see your name mentioned in rooms you've never entered. You'll receive invitations that align perfectly with your purpose. This is divine orchestration at work. This is what it looks like when heaven backs your destiny. Let me remind you, you are not entering this millionaire status alone. You are walking in with a host of unseen forces backing you. Angels have been assigned to you. They are walking with you, guiding your steps, preparing spaces, whispering instructions. This is not a fantasy. It's a spiritual reality. And now it's becoming a financial reality as well. Heaven doesn't just speak, it funds. And since you've been selected, the funding is on its way. You will feel an inner shift before the outer world catches up. Suddenly, what used to feel heavy will feel light. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was fear, there will be fire. Where there was waiting, there will now be moving. You are moving with precision, with direction, with divine speed. You don't have to know every step. Just keep moving with the peace. Let peace lead you. Peace is the confirmation. And once you align with that, provision will always meet you there. Chosen one, the way you see money is about to change. It will no longer feel like something you chase. It will feel like something you host, something that shows up because you showed up. Because your frequency is tuned to abundance. Because you are now a representative of heaven's economic power. You are wealth's home now. It knows where to find you. It's been searching for someone who wouldn't misuse it, who wouldn't worship it, who wouldn't hoard it. And it found you. This journey isn't about flexing. It's about flowing. It's about letting the divine work through you to impact the world in a way that glorifies heaven. You are going to build things, fund things, transform things. You're going to be known for your wisdom, not just your wealth. For your impact, not just your income. This is a sacred assignment, and heaven trusts you with it. You are now a living example of what happens when someone says yes to purpose. When someone stays true despite the pain. When someone believes in the vision even when nothing makes sense. This is your divine reward. And it's not just financial, it's spiritual. You're going to feel more peace, more joy, more freedom. Because wealth isn't just money, it's the fullness of life. And now, you're walking into it. There is a new rhythm that is guiding your life now, a new flow. You're not moving from pressure, you're moving from purpose. You're not operating from survival, you're functioning from selection. Chosen one. When heaven selects someone for supernatural elevation, the natural world must make room for the unfolding of that assignment. What's about to happen for you will not follow the usual laws of progression. It will feel as if the very universe is conspiring for your rise, because it is. There is no more striving in your spirit. There is no more begging in your energy. You've stepped into a frequency of calm confidence. The knowing that what belongs to you is on its way. That what was once out of reach is now in arm's length. You are living in the confirmation zone, the space where things no longer need to be explained, only experienced. And the more you trust this divine alignment, the faster the manifestations will appear. Everything in the unseen realm has already been arranged. The vaults of abundance are being unlocked. Resources are being rerouted. Financial blessings with your name written in the spirit are being assigned. You've been pre-approved in heaven's system. The delay is over. The time is now. The overflow begins here. Chosen one. You're going to begin attracting miracles that don't make sense on paper. The job offers, the checks, the partnerships, the passive income streams, the business ideas, they will come as waves. Not because you're hustling harder, but because you've aligned deeper. The deeper the alignment, the bigger the overflow. And you've dug deep. Through pain, through silence, through stillness. That depth is now returning as abundance. This isn't just financial improvement. This is a financial redefinition. You are being reintroduced to the world in a new dimension. People who once saw you in limitation will now witness you in elevation. And they won't be able to explain the gap between who you were and who you've become. But you will know. You'll know that this glow didn't come from the grind. It came from grace. Heaven's Millionaire program isn't about playing by the rules of the world. It's about tapping into the divine blueprint. You will receive insights in dreams, nudges in your spirit, instructions that make no sense to logic, but lead directly to the miraculous. You'll be told to walk away from things others would cling to, and you'll watch better things show up. You'll be moved to invest in moments that look small, only to see massive return. Because when you're selected by heaven, you are guided beyond logic. You are guided by light. Get ready for speed. Divine speed. Supernatural acceleration. What took others 10 years will take you 1. What others couldn't break into will be handed to you. Not because you manipulated anything, but because you were assigned. There is favor encoded into your very presence now. You'll see it when you walk into meetings and the energy shifts. You'll notice it when people trust you without knowing why. You'll feel it when unexpected provisions show up right on time. Don't downplay what's happening. Don't try to water it down for the comfort of others. The blessing on your life is loud. And that's okay. It's supposed to be. It's not arrogance, it's alignment. You are a walking testimony now. A living billboard for what divine favor looks like. And as you rise, you'll lift others with you. Because this isn't just about you being rich. It's about you being responsible, being a builder, being a blessing. You've outgrown old mindsets. The days of believing you had to suffer to be spiritual are over. You now understand that wealth is not the enemy of holiness. That overflow is not the opposite of humility. In fact, your abundance will amplify your purpose. You will give more, serve more, reach more, impact more, because you have more. That's the power of being divinely resourced. Every dollar that flows to you now will carry a divine signature. It will know its assignment. It will multiply, not just in your account, but in the lives it touches. Your giving will be strategic. Your investments will be prophetic. Your decisions will carry supernatural intelligence. You'll no longer act out of fear, but out of revelation. And revelation always leads to revolution. You will notice people begin to ask you, "How did this happen?" And your answer will be simple. Heaven chose me. That's it. You didn't scheme. You didn't scam. You aligned. You obeyed. You healed. You waited. And now you're walking in the reward of all of that inner work. You're walking in divine wealth, and no one can take it from you. Everything that's about to happen next is under divine surveillance. The deals, the transfers, the deposits, the openings, they are all being monitored by angels assigned to your prosperity. You've been placed on a heavenly watch list, not for danger, but for destiny. And as each new level of wealth comes into your life, so will the grace to manage it. You will not lose control. You will not self-sabotage. You will not fall into greed, because you've been tested, and you passed. Watch your environment shift. Watch your conversations elevate. Watch your thoughts expand. You're not going to fit in places that used to feel like home. Not because you're better, but because you're now built for something bigger. Heaven has upgraded your capacity. You're no longer a container. You're a channel. A channel through which divine wealth flows freely, without blockage, without fear, without hesitation. This chapter is about demonstration. Not promises, but proof. You're going to live in such a way that the promises of heaven become tangible in your hands. No more theory. No more wishing. Just walking in what was always yours. The delay was never denial. It was divine development. Get ready for testimonies that shake your own spirit. For moments so big you have to pause and ask, "Is this real?" And heaven will whisper back, "Yes, it is. It's real. It's yours. And it's only the beginning." The air around you is shifting. You can feel it. Something deeper is happening, beyond what the eye can see, beyond what your past can predict. You've been touched by something greater. Chosen one, your reality is about to reflect your revelation. What was once only a dream in your spirit is about to become visible in your life. The divine spotlight is upon you. You've moved from preparation into possession. You've been in the background long enough. You've walked through seasons where others were being celebrated, where others were receiving breakthrough, and you stood in faith with a smile while your own harvest remained unseen. But that silence wasn't absence. That delay wasn't denial. It was the planting season. And now, it's harvest time. Heaven has not forgotten you. In fact, heaven has been tracking your every move, every intention, every sacrifice. You've been selected, not just for blessing, but for legacy. Now the divine spotlight is shifting, and it's landing on you. The blessing coming your way isn't small because the mission on your life is not small. Heaven's Millionaire Program is not about riches for pleasure. It's about abundance for purpose. You've been chosen to rise because what you carry is heavy. Your vision is costly. Your anointing has value. And now, the heavens are assigning wealth in proportion to your purpose. You are not entering this season empty-handed. You are stepping in fully resourced, divinely backed, spiritually charged, and financially equipped. This is a financial movement with divine origin. You are part of a heavenly equation being played out in real time. Wealth will now find you through unexpected conversations, divine nudges, and quiet intuitions that lead to massive results. You will know where to go, who to speak to, and what to say. Not because of training, but because of divine timing. You are walking with a supernatural GPS now. And it doesn't make detours. It makes destiny. And you'll see it. The pace of your progress will not make sense to anyone watching. Where others are still drafting plans, you'll be executing them. While others try to figure out how, doors will already be opening for you. You'll leap over what once held you down. Because you're not walking by the world's rhythm anymore. You're walking by divine design. And in divine timing, things move fast. Prepare to feel the pull of your next level. It will feel uncomfortable. It will feel uncertain. But go anyway. Because that discomfort is not danger. It's destiny calling you forward. That uncertainty is actually expansion. You are being stretched to match the size of your calling. This new season requires a new version of you, not a reinvented one. Just the version of you that was hidden beneath layers of survival. Now, that version is rising. And as it rises, so does your ability to handle wealth. You're going to manage large amounts of money with ease because your soul is steady. You're not hungry for validation. You've already been validated by God. You're not seeking identity in your bank balance. You've already been called by name in the heavens. That's why you won't misuse what's coming. Because you're not owned by money. You're sent to manage it. And manage it you will, with precision, with compassion, with divine insight. Watch how strategies begin to flow to you. Clear, simple, bold strategies. You'll be writing down blueprints that come from the spirit realm. Business models, investments, expansion plans. These are not from textbooks. They are from divine downloads. And the moment you move on them, you'll see instant results. Because when you move in sync with heaven, the earth responds. Don't shrink when the opportunities come. Don't hesitate when the big calls arrive. You are not here to play small. You're here to own your place at the table. You are not an outsider anymore. You are an insider in heaven's system. Your access is approved. You've crossed the threshold. Now, walk boldly. Walk as one who has been given a mandate. Walk as one who knows what's backing them. Walk like a millionaire in spirit, in thought, in action. Because soon, your bank account will match the energy. The money is coming. But it's not just money. It's influence. It's favor. It's reputation. You'll go from overlooked to overbooked. From dismissed to desired. People will begin to seek your wisdom, your insight, your voice. They'll feel safe in your presence. Not because of status, but because of substance. You carry something real now. You carry the weight of heaven's trust. And it's not going to run out. You will never again have to wonder where your next opportunity is coming from. You will never again have to fear financial lack. You will never again sit in anxiety about provision. Because you've been placed on a supernatural payroll. Heaven is your source. Earth is just the channel. You are on divine assignment. And every assignment comes with divine support. This isn't about luck. This is about spiritual law. You've honored your assignment. You've remained obedient even when you were invisible. You stayed in alignment even when you were overlooked. And now the divine economy is paying out on your behalf. Expect deposits. Expect approvals. Expect yeses from places that once said no. Expect invitations from people you've never met. Expect breakthroughs in the areas that once felt blocked. And don't be surprised when those who once doubted you start to ask for your help. Don't be shocked when your presence becomes the solution in rooms filled with confusion. That's part of the assignment. You are now a carrier of answers, a vessel of breakthrough, a financial pioneer leading others into the realm of supernatural provision. You're not just entering wealth, you're ushering in a new standard. Chosen one, it's all aligning now. The reason you were born, the path you walked, the pain you endured, the wisdom you gained. It's all converging into this moment of divine eruption. The wealth coming to you will not just bless your hands, it will build legacies. It will liberate others, it will fund change, and it will do all of this through you. You've now stepped into the realm where miracles are no longer occasional. They are constant. You've shifted into a spiritual zone where favor flows like a river, not a drop. Chosen one, part of you still can't believe how quickly things are changing, how fast doors are opening, how divine ideas are pouring in. But trust this. It's happening because your spirit has finally aligned with the identity heaven always knew you carried. You are no longer trying to become. You already are. This part of the journey is about ownership. Not just owning wealth, but owning your power, your voice, your influence, and your divine assignment. You are not someone wishing for change. You are the change. You are not waiting on a system to bless you. You are building your own. Heaven's Millionaire Program has not only selected you, it has now commissioned you. You are being commissioned as a builder of new systems, new realities, and new standards.